Everyone is talking about the lucky zodiac signs for 2026. They're looking at the loud movements, the obvious wins, and the usual suspects. But if we look deeper into the celestial alignment, beyond the surface, astrology reveals one specific sign rising quietly in the shadows. While others are shouting, this sign is transforming. By the end of 2026, their evolution will shock everyone. They aren't just changing their habits, they are rewriting their entire destiny. If you felt invisible or stuck lately, pay close attention. You might be the one the world is about to notice. 2026 isn't just another year on the calendar. In the cosmic cycle, it represents a massive frequency reset. For the last few years, we've been dealing with heavy, chaotic energy, Pluto shifting into Aquarius, making us question everything about our technology and our society. But in 2026, the gears finally click into place. We are moving out of the survival era and into the architecture era. We see a rare relationship between Jupiter, the planet of expansion and miracles, and Saturn, the lord of karma and discipline. Usually these two are at odds. Expansion wants to fly without limits. Discipline wants to stay grounded and follow the rules. In 2026, they form a bridge of structured growth. This means that for the first time in a decade, your hard work actually meets opportunity at the exact right moment. We call this manifestation realism. It's no longer about wishing upon a star. It's about the universe providing the concrete architecture for your dreams to become physical reality. We are also seeing a major shift in the lunar nodes, the points in space that dictate our collective destiny. The North Node is moving into a position that favors authenticity over performance. The world is tired of the fake, the filtered, and the staged. 2026 is the year where being real becomes the most profitable and powerful thing you can be. If you have been hiding your true self to fit in, the universe is about to push you onto the stage. Now, I have to be honest with you. While 2026 holds incredible potential, most people will miss it. Why? Because most signs are still gripped by fear and resistance. Many will spend the first half of 2026 trying to recreate the past. They're looking for the way things used to be in their careers, their relationships, and their bank accounts. But the cosmic door to the past has been locked and bolted. People are carrying what I call recession trauma and emotional burnout. When the universe offers them a golden ticket, they'll examine it for flaws until the opportunity passes. We live in a world of constant shouting. Most signs will be so busy reacting to the news, the trends, and the social pressure that they won't hear the quiet whisper of their own intuition. To win in 2026, you have to be willing to be the quietest person in the room while your results do the talking. Who is the sign that will shock the world? This sign has spent the last 3 years in a pruning phase. Think of a gardener cutting back a rose bush until it looks like nothing but sticks. You've lost things. Maybe you lost a job that defined you, a relationship that anchored you, or a version of yourself that you thought you needed. You felt like you've been walking through a long, dark tunnel with no end in sight. You've been underestimated. People think they know your limit. They think you've peaked. They think you're settling into a quiet life. But while they were watching you fail, you were actually building a foundation that can support a skyscraper. You weren't losing, you were clearing the land. The zodiac sign that will experience the most shocking financial and destiny shift in 2026 is Virgo. 2026 is your year of the quantum leap. But it's not coming in the way you expect. It won't be a lottery win or a random stroke of luck. It will be the sudden bloom of everything you've been planting in secret. Let's talk about your money, Virgo. For years, you've been the worker bee. You've been the one behind the scenes, making sure everyone else's projects are perfect, often for half the credit and half the pay. In 2026, that energy flips completely. You are moving from service to sovereignty. In 2026, a major transit in your house of shared resources and career recognition creates what I call the silent growth effect. You might start a side project, a digital asset, or a quiet investment in early 2026. Perhaps around February or March, that you tell absolutely no one about. You'll work on it at night, in the early hours, or during your lunch breaks. By autumn, specifically around September and October, this project will likely outpace your primary income. The shock comes when your peers, your family, and even your competitors realize you've built an empire while they thought you were just doing your job. Watch for a mid-year offer, likely around May or June. This won't look like a typical job description. It will look like a legacy move. It may involve teaching others your systems, specialized consulting for high-level firms, or a leadership role that puts you in charge of a new world, industry like sustainable tech or ethical finance. The financial shift isn't just a raise, it's a total shift in how you view wealth. You will finally stop trading your precious hours for dollars and start trading your accumulated wisdom for equity and passive flow. But Virgo, the money is just a symptom. The real story is what's happening inside you. In 2026, your healing arc finally completes. You've spent years, perhaps decades, being your own worst critic. You've analyzed your flaws under a microscope, convinced that you had to be perfect to be loved or successful. But in 2026, Saturn's influence in a fellow Earth-friendly position helps you finally say, I am enough. You will notice a new type of confidence emerging. It's not the loud, look at me confidence of a Leo. It's the I know exactly who I am confidence of a master. This internal alignment with your destiny creates a powerful magnetic field. When you stop trying to fix yourself, the universe stops giving you broken situations to deal with. You will find that your physical health improves as your stress levels drop. Your sleep deepens because you are no longer rehearsing your mistakes at 3 a.m. Your intuition, which you've often ignored in favor of logic, becomes a sharp, undeniable tool. You are finally stepping into your role as the high priestess or the wise sage of the zodiac. However, I must give you a serious warning. Virgo, your biggest enemy in 2026 is your own perfectionism. The opportunities coming your way will be messy at first. They will be unfiltered and raw. If you wait until you have a 100-page plan and every I is dotted before you say yes, the window of opportunity will close. 2026 demands courageous imperfection. You must be willing to launch before you feel ready. Also, watch out for energy vampires. When your financial shift becomes obvious, and it will, people from your past will reappear. These are the people who didn't support you during your tunnel years, but now they want to celebrate your overnight success. They will ask for your time, your money, and your light. Your mantra for 2026 must be, my boundaries are my sanctuary. Do not let guilt ruin your harvest. You worked for this. You owe it to yourself to protect it. If you are a Virgo, don't feel left out. The Virgo energy of 2026, this blend of precision, quiet work, and eventual sovereignty, is a blueprint for all of us. You can copy this frequency to see your own shift. If you are an earth sign, Taurus or Capricorn, focus on the long game. Stop announcing your plans on social media. Work in the dark, refine your craft, and let the results be your only announcement. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, use 2026 to ground your vast emotions into a physical project. Turn your feelings into a business, a book, or a legacy. If you are an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you need to simplify. You have too many ideas and not enough execution. Pick the one idea that feels most real and commit to it for the entire 12 months of 2026. And if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, your challenge is patience. Your big break in 2026 comes from staying the course and finishing what you started, rather than chasing the next bright, shiny object. We are all being asked to move away from the noise of the world and toward the alignment of the soul. As we approach the heart of 2026, I want you to take a deep, intentional breath. The world is changing rapidly, and that can feel scary. But remember, the stars do not struggle to shine. The planets do not rush or panic to finish their orbits. Everything in nature happens in divine, rhythmic timing. Virgo, get ready. The world is about to see the version of you that you have always hidden away, the powerful, wealthy, and centered version that existed in your heart all along. To everyone else, I ask you, are you ready to stop chasing the wind and start aligning with your true purpose? The shifts are coming. The destiny is already written in the stars. Now, you just have to have the courage to walk through the open door. If this message resonated with your soul, please subscribe and comment "I am aligned" below to claim this energy and anchor it into your reality. 2026 doesn't reward noise. It rewards alignment. I'll see you in the next video as we continue to navigate these cosmic tides together. Be well and stay grounded.